Alright guys, BT Game Night coming at you with another episode. I'm your boy BT Game Night, the host, alongside
That's Scientist.
How you doing, good sir?
Good.
We're going to do something we don't do very often here on the channel. We seem to always be focused on console gaming or Magic the Gathering. Today we decided to do a little switch, and we're going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, if you guys are expecting to see, I think the newest type of monsters is called what, Francis?
Link monsters?
Link monsters. If you guys are expecting to see that, unfortunately, you will not see that today. We're more fans of the older Yu-Gi-Oh! Although we do have some of the newer cards that we like too, at least that were released within the last couple of years. My good buddy over here, Francis, fun fact, at Otakuthon 2016, he was very fortunate enough to meet the voice actor of Seto Kaiba, who I believe goes by the name of what, Eric Stewart?
Sounds about right.
And he got him to autograph his Blue Eyes White Dragon that he has. Francis, what was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was fun meeting him. It was nice getting my card signed and everything else too. It's one of my favorite voice actors from that series. So.
He said that guy's done so many roles. I think you also mentioned he just done Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah.
I myself, even though I didn't get a chance to get his autograph, I ended up going to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Convention where I got to meet the guy who does the voice acting for Yami Yugi and regular Yugi. I believe, I can't remember because it was a long time ago, but his name is Dan Green, I believe. So since I've met Dan Green and he's met Eric Stewart, we decided to do a Kaiba versus Yugi Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes match.
A little bit different than Blue Eyes, but yeah.
A little different than Dark Magician. So we did a roll-off camera to see who goes first, and Francis was the successful victor. Hopefully he won't be the victor by the end of this match, but we'll see. Francis, let's do this. It's time to... Oh god, I can't even do it. So we'll draw our first 5 cards. I'm so unused to doing this considering how much Magic I play. We're going to be playing with the rules prior to the Link monsters with the brains and all that. So you're going to expect to see if you synchro monsters or pretty much everything but Link monsters themselves. Francis, would you like to begin the duel or shall I begin?
You go first.
I can go first?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll play 1 card face down and end my turn.
It's been a while since I played this game, so it's like,
Fun fact, he reads his cards every single game.
I don't play. I play this like once in a blue moon type thing.
Oh, so have I, but I mean, I can tell you, it's really amazing. If this should definitely make you feel old and make me feel old too. The original, well, not original, because it was actually, the original anime was called Season 0. Came out, I believe, somewhere around 1998. And then the second series anime in Japan, which was the first one here, which was called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, came out in the year 2000. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now, at least the anime series is approaching 20 years. I can't believe this game's been going on for 17 years.
I play 3 face down and then my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I'm going to activate a... oh, your battery's dying on your phone there. I'm going to activate my Eternal Soul Trap card. This card, while it's in play, every Dark Magician card in my Monster Zone is unaffected by my opponent's card effects. However, if this card does leave the field, it destroys all my monsters.
Okay.
And also lets me use one of the following 2 effects during your turn or my turn. I can either search my deck for a Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Knives spell card, or I can special summon a Dark Magician from my hand or my... is it from my graveyard too? Yeah, hand or graveyard. So I'll use the effect to go search out the spell card, Dark Magic Attack. Yeah, I'm not as pimp as the rest of you guys. I have the common one. The common. I'm poor. But still, I still love it. It wasn't, I think, until the Dark Illusion where this card became so valuable anyways. Alright, so now I'll draw for my turn. I will activate the effect of Eternal Soul, which lets me special summon this guy, the Dark Magician. I'll just move it over here. Do you have any responses?
No.
Alright, then I'm going to use said magic card, Dark Magic Attack. This card essentially works only when I control a Dark Magician. It works like Harpy's Feather Duster, destroys all magic and trap cards my opponents control.
Well, I will activate that part one thing then.
Uh-oh.
I activate Destruction Sword Memories.
And what does that do?
I can discard a Destruction Sword card from my hand and summon a Buster Blader.
That's not fun.
I'll discard that.
Well, so much for attacking your life points directly. May I just see look at your card? Let's show the audience what this awesome card looks like. Woo! I don't know if I'm too high there, but yeah, that pretty much works. Wait, hold on. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
But the other one too.
And the other ones go poof. Wait, you had 4 cards face down?
Oh,
you just started one. Okay. And then you have a stronger monster than mine. So I'll give you 1,000 life points and play Upstart Goblin, so I get to draw a card. This is neat. Alright, well let's activate, or not activate, well let's summon Magician's Rod. Put that over here. I'll just show it for a crowd to see there. Magician's Rod, when it's normal summoned, allows me to add a spell or trap from my deck to my hand with Dark Magician in the text. Obviously I'm going to be going for the very powerful Dark Magical Circle. So I'm going to put that there and shuffle on camera there. Oh, hold on, is someone phoning me? No, never mind, sorry. Sorry, people's calling. And I'll add it to my hand. Then sorry, I forgot to ask you to cut. Where are my manners? Then I shall activate said Dark Magical Circle. What it does is similar to Sensei's Dividing Top in Yu-Gi-Oh! It lets me look at my top 3 cards, and I can either take 1 Dark Magician to my hand, or 1 spell or trap card with Dark Magician in its text to my hand. I'm gonna make sure I can. Just to make sure I have to read this myself, so I'm not cheating here. Okay. Oddly enough, and as sad as I have to say this is, jeez, I'm actually gonna take another Dark Magic Circle. Okay. I've already used the effect to special summon that, so there's not really much I can do with this here. So regrettably, I am going to. Let me see, how many cards in your hand? 2, huh? Alright, I'm going to declare my attacks, and I apologize to my Dark Magician in advance. I am going to have it attack your Buster Blader. I have no dragons in the graveyard, so it's 26. So I lose 100 life points. And then I am going to end the turn. Then during your can I use any time, right? Yeah, I'm going to activate Eternal Soul's effect during my turn, and I'm going to attempt to special summon my Dark Magician from the graveyard. Do you have any responses?
Nope.
So Dark Magician comes back. That triggers the effect of my Magical Circle, which whenever a Dark Magician is summoned, I get to banish 1 face up, or is it 1 face up? I'll just target a card you control and banish it. So I banish your Buster Blader. And that's still during your turn.
Okay,
The Mighty Dark Magician.
Well, I shall use Foolish Burial.
That's cool. So that lets you place a monster in your graveyard. For those who don't know, actually one cool effect if he had a Buster Blader in his graveyard, he could have actually used his trap card and banished it, letting him play a Destruction Swordsman as a fusion summon. So if I had not removed that Buster Blader, it could have been very fatal for me on this turn.
Well, I shall put the White Stone in this.
Oh boy, that's not good. It's like, wait a minute. White Stone of Ancients? What does that do?
If I remember correctly... yeah, that's what okay, so I will, can do anything else? I'll end my turn.
That triggers the effect of your gorgeous White Stone of the Ancients, which lets you call a certain dragon to the field. Gee, I wonder which one it is. Uh-oh. I think I'm about to lose something pretty harsh. Oh, he's thinking, ladies and gentlemen. He's sinking.
Yes, I know. Okay, so I take Dragon Spirit of the White.
Alright, so Dragon Spear of the White. Will you be activating its ability, Mr. Francis?
Yes, I shall be.
Which one of my 2 cards would you like to get rid of? Either my Dark Magical Circle or my Eternal Soul.
Eternal Soul.
Eternal Soul is gone.
It's vanished.
Which also triggers its effects. It leaves the field, so these are both destroyed. Nice play.
And since it was my end phase, I can't attack, so it's your turn.
Just gonna check this bottom thing. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna draw a card. That was not very fun. Since I already know what my cards are, I am going to pay 1,000 life points to activate my Dark Magic Veil. This lets me special summon either a dark spellcaster from either my hand or my graveyard. Obviously, it's going to be the Dark Magician. This will then trigger the effect of my circle, allowing me to banish a card in your field. Would you like to respond by using your White's ability if you happen to have a Blue Eyes in your hand? Which would be totally annoying.
Yeah, I will.
Wow, he actually had a Blue Eyes in his hand. Darn. Okay, well, so much for attacking. Wait, actually, I'm going to respond to that if you don't mind that.
Okay.
I'm going to discard my Max C. So since you're special summoning, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
Ugh, that's not fun. Well, since I can't attack you, I will remove Upstart Goblin and Dark Magic Veil from my graveyard to activate the quick play spell Dark Magic Inheritance. This allows me to search my deck for a spell or trap card that specifically lists the Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text. And the card I am going for is... if it's there. Is it a spell or trap? Yes, it is. Yay! Sorry. That's good. So the card I'm going to go for is... there's another copy of Eternal Soul. Blue Eyes is going to be a pain in the bum. Please cut, sir. Alright. Then, this is not very good. And, oh, this goes to my hand, sorry. I will set a card face down. You totally don't know what that is.
I wonder.
And then I will play the field spell, Secret Village of the Spellcasters. I'll just put that up here. Or I'll just move the phone. I'll put it up here, I guess. There's Secret Village of the Spellcasters. So while that card's in effect, as long as I control a spellcaster, you can't activate spell cards, and as long as I don't control one, I can't activate spell cards. After that, I'm going to regrettably have to pass because that Blue Eyes is massive.
Okay. Oh, can't do that.
Your evil Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's the stare down, everybody. Blue Eyes versus Dark Magician is happening right now. Just please don't let him have like another Blue Eyes and some sort of polymerization combo going. So I'd rather not face Ultimate Dragon anytime soon. Oh, he's got a plan. By the way, for anyone who wants to know what the music that's playing in the background, it's from a really awesome PS Vita game called Danganronpa. Sorry, Danganronpa. There you go.
Oh, and a banished Stone of the White.
Oh, so you're gonna add add that back to your hand. Very cool.
And I will attack you with Blue Eyes.
Yeah, my Dark Magician is destroyed and I lose 500 more life points. But as soon as you send them to the graveyard, I'm going to activate a trap.
Yeah.
Eternal Soul, which I'm going to use to bring the Dark Magician back from the graveyard. Which will then trigger my magical circle, which I'll use to destroy your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or banish it, sorry. Yay! So even though, guys, I'm losing a whole lot of life points, I'm not out of it just yet.
And go.
Sweet! I get a direct attack. I'll draw. Wow, that's pretty sad. I will sacrifice the Dark Magician to activate the effect of my Magician's Rod in my graveyard. This allows me to add it to my hand. Then I shall normal summon Magician's Rod, which triggers its own effect, which allows me to add another spell or trap card in my hand with Dark Magician in its text, which I will choose Illusion Magic. Illusion Magic allows you to sacrifice a spellcaster to add 2 copies of Dark Magician from your deck and graveyard to your hand. So it's in my hand. Now I'll activate the effect of Eternal Soul, and I will bring Dark Magician back from the graveyard. Since you have no cards in the field to remove, I'll remove Shiro from the game instead, because he gets. I don't like the fact that he always gets all the girls, namely her. Alright, so let's go for some attacking. Magician's Rod will attack Francis directly with Rod the Magician thing.
How much?
That's 1,600. And then I'll attack directly with Dark Magician. Dark Magic Attack!
25.
And after that, I'll finish with 1 card face down. Your turn. I've still got you a little bit locked right now. Thanks to my secret village of the spellcasters, your spell cards are sealed. Until that annoying dragon comes back. Oh, you already put it back in your hand, I forgot. It's true.
Can't do anything else to go.
Oh, alright. I will draw a card. I think this about wraps this up. I am going to activate illusion magic. And I'll sacrifice my magician's rod to add 2 copies of Dark Magician from my deck to my hands. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really a fan of the original art. Well, it's not that it's bad or anything, but I think some of the other ones are really cool. Like the one from the movie where he's actually a black magician like he's supposed to be. And I really like the red one that Arcana used to use in the anime. Then I will, let me see. Okay, so I'll use Allure of Darkness, and I'll draw 2 cards, and then I'll remove one dark monster in my hand from the game. I'll choose the Magician of Dark Illusions, or Black Illusion, whatever. Sorry. Then I will use the effect of Eternal Soul to summon yet another Dark Magician. I remove Shiro again, because he really... Actually, I'll move his cool self instead. And then to wrap things up, I'll activate the Eye of Timaeus, which allows me to sacrifice a Dark Magician and fusion summon a monster with Dark Magician in its choices. I will choose Dark Paladin. I don't think I have any dragons, and I don't think you have any either. So it's just a 2900. So I'll attack you with Dark Paladin. How they called it in the anime? It was like one of the most ridiculous names ever. I attack with Dark Paladin, the ultimate magical swordsman, I guess? Ultimate magical swordsman, something like that. So you take 29 from Dark Paladin and 25 from Dark Magician.
Which finishes it.
Alright. So the Dark Magician force outlasts the mighty Blue Eyes. Very good games, of course, good sir. That Dragon Spirit of White was evil. We'll be back with another episode. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to also follow us on Twitter at BTGameNight. Also follow the Mad Scientist on Twitter at MadScientist. Makes the most difficult decks to deal with. And don't forget to check out our channel, check out all our other videos, and join our path to game. Cheers!